مصاحبه تمرینی بخش صحبت کردن انگلیسی و N400 مصاحبه سیتیزنشیپ آمریکا. برای اینکه این ویدیو خیلی طولانی نشه، بعد از هر سوالی که میخونم بهتون زیاد وقت نمیدم که جواب بدین. برای همین میتونین هر چقدر که میخواین ویدیو رو متوقف کنین تا جواب بدین. و همینطور یادآوری میکنم که این سوالا فقط نمونن و 100% گارانتی نمیتونم بکنم که سوالای مصاحبه شما دقیقاً مثل اینا خواهند بود. و همینطور این سوالا رو به ترتیب حفظ نکنین چون امکان داره ترتیبش عوض بشه. اگه آماده هستین شروع میکنیم. Have you been waiting a long time to talk to me today? How are you feeling today? How's the weather outside? Did you have problems getting here? How did you get here? Okay, let's begin. Please stand up and raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You may sit down. Do you know what an oath is? Did you bring a form of identification? Do you understand why you're here today? Why do you want to become an American citizen? Okay, now we're going to go over your application to see if there have been any changes. Do you still live at the same address? What is your current address? How long have you lived at your current address? What is your name? When is your birthday? Where were you born? When did you become a permanent resident? How many times have you left the United States since you became a permanent resident? Were any of your trips for 6 months or more? What were your reasons for leaving the country? Where do you work? How tall are you and how much do you weigh? How many times have you been married? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? What is the total number of children born to you? Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the U.S.? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever failed to file a tax return? Do you owe any federal, state, or local taxes that are overdue? Do you have any title of nobility in any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution within the last 5 years? Have you ever been a member of or associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, or similar group in the United States or in any other places? Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? Have you ever been part of a terrorist organization? Have you ever attacked or taken away the rights of another person because they are of a different race, country, religion, birthplace, social group, or political opinion? Have you ever been associated with the Nazi Party? Have you ever called yourself a non-resident on federal, state, or local tax return? Have you ever failed to file a federal, state, or local tax return? Have you ever committed a crime for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? Have you ever been charged with committing any crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? Have you ever helped anyone enter or try to enter the United States illegally? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? Have you ever lied to or hidden information from a U.S. immigration or police officer when you filed papers to immigrate or when you filed papers to be able to stay in the U.S.? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings pending against you? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered to be removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever applied for any kind of relief from removal, exclusion, or deportation? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted into the U.S. Armed Forces? Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption from military service in the U.S. Armed Forces? Have you ever deserted from the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday? Did you apply for selective service? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, Are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? ویدیوی درس بعدی رو میتونید اینجا پیدا کنید و پلیلیست همه درس ها از اول به ترتیب رو میتونید اینجا پیدا کنید.